Hello Internet video viewing world, and welcome to another Extreme PC Reviews video review. And today I'm doing a video review on the new in-wind case that shares its name with a legendary creature, the Griffin, with the head and wings of an eagle and the body of a lion. This case measures in at 19.61 by 7.09 by 16.3 inches, and it supports ATX and micro ATX, and there are two versions available. You have the yellow and black that we have here, and you also have an all black with a silver Griffin. And on the front, well, on the side panel here, you see the big Griffin. And on the front, you have four ventilated, filtered 5¼ inch drive bays. You have one 3½ inch drive bay. You have the power LED. You have the power button. You have the reset button. And behind this access panel right here, you just you can push on it and it'll pop right open. And you have two USB, you have microphone headphone jack, and you have external serial ATA port. And on the other side, you have a smaller picture of the Griffin. You have a nice large 220mm fan that you can also take out and swap with two 120mm fans. And what you can do with that is you can... Let me get some light here, if that will help. What you could do is you could go intake with one and exhaust with another, or both intakes, or just experiment, play around with that. And on the back of the side panel, there are two little latches right here. You just pop those right open or out, and then you can open the case up. Take off the side panel, and here is a closer look at the 220 fan. And on the top here are the four optical drive bays, and down below are the five hard drive bays. Also, you could use the external as an internal drive bay if you wanted to. There are 3 tool lists down here, and there are 2 tool lists up here. And to install a hard drive, all you have to do is just turn this little lever, pop it open, or pull it right off. It's a little lever right here. These go into the screw holes on the hard drive. And you just happen to have a hard drive right here. You just slide it right in. Really easy to install. Line up the holes. It'll help if I put it in the right way. Lock it into place and turn it to unlock it. If you are going to mount the hard drive in here, you're going to carry around the case, I would suggest on the back side here is put a couple screws in there to help secure the hard drive even more. Let's remove this and put this back on. And here are the cables. You have the USB cable, you have the audio cable, you have the SATA cable, and you have your power LED, hard drive LED, power switch, reset switch. And there are already standoffs in here for you, and it comes with a bag of screws, and there's a couple standoffs in there, and a speaker. Also, you get the user manual. And like I said, this is either ATX or mini ATX motherboard can fit in here. On the 220 fan, you have 4-pin Molex power, and it's male-female pass-through, so you don't have to worry about eating up a Molex on your power supply. And On the back here, there's a 90mm fan, and that has 3-pin power. The inside here, from the expansion slots in the back all the way up to here, is about just under 12 inches, so you could fit probably a 11.5 inch video card in here. And speaking of the back side, let's look at it here. And it has a top mounted power supply, and here's the 90mm fan, and the IO shield plate goes here. And down at the bottom there are 6 ventilated and 1 solid expansion covers. And to get at the inside, to put the, to help secure the video card, sound card, whatever you have back there, there is 1 screw right here. You take off that screw, and let's see. Take off this screw real quick. Oh. Take off the screw that was right here. Open this up, and that reveals the access to these screws for the video cards. And let's put this. Let's just keep this off for the remainder. And on the other side, there's also those tabs. Both panels can also be secured by screws. So if you don't want, if you just don't want to rely on these tabs, which they are very strong, you can put the screws in if you wanted to. Also, on one side, there's a little lever back here. Let me get up close. There's this lever right here. You just flip that up, and it reveals a place where you can put a padlock to help secure the case even more. Or if you don't want that option, just flip it back and it's out of sight. And let's remove the side panel. Very easy to get on and off. Just flip these little levers right here and then slide it back. And behind the motherboard tray there is a little cutout right here, and right here that you could attach cables to that are not in use. Just, maybe from the power supply, loop them down here and secure them. Also on the back of the hard drive cage, there's holes there so you could secure the hard drive with screws. Also on the optical drive cage, you could secure that with some screws as well. And then there's plenty of room back here. It's about 1 inch between the hard drive cage and the edge here, where you could hide additional cables if needed. And up front, there's an option for either a 120, a 90, or an 80mm fan. It can be installed up front. And there are vents in this little, where the USB headphones and eSATA, there are vents in there to help with airflow. And this is a really light case. On the bottom are 4 plastic feet. You could also, if you wanted to, you could easily remove these, and because this is a top mounted power supply, you don't have to worry about, if you put on other style of feet, you don't have to worry about it hitting the bottom of the power supply. And there you have it. I want to thank you for watching my video review on the InWin Griffin mid-size tower Destiny Lite series computer case. And please remember to subscribe, and I'll have more videos to follow. Thank you, and have a great day.